We got some Twitch news, Gavin. Some new abilities or services they're offering that I want to get your take on.
Yeah, they kept emailing about me, and I kept ignoring.
Oh, yeah. So this is from Kotaku. Twitch's new subscriber-only streams might violate publishers' terms of service. So,
subscriber-only streams?
Yeah, so this was announced, last week, and they go into detail here, but there's an ability now to offer exclusive streams to where you pay to watch that.
No one's going to do it.
Yeah, so some of the, not YouTubers, some
or
of the streamers,
nobody's going to do it that's just like a plain streamer. Like if I were to go out, I'd never, like anyone that's just them streaming games, that would completely kill your audience. But I could see it for something like UFC fights or some sort of sporting events. They could do it that way.
Yeah.
And I don't think you can really share accounts like you can with a lot of other stuff. So
yeah, you can be logged in multiple accounts, like with Twitch or something.
I don't think really.
So they do explain some of the dilemma here. Last week, Twitch announced a new feature that's already proven divisive: subscriber-only streams. True to their name, they're like regular streams, but only people who've subscribed with real money to a particular streamer are able to watch them. It's an option that many streamers say they won't be using for fear of dividing their audiences.
Yeah.
However, they may have another reason to steer clear. Some companies might not allow them. And they go into detail here, but there's kind of red tape or like details and a lot of these.
I see what you're about to say. Yeah.
Yeah, these publisher disclosures on like how you can cover their games and how you can use that content, their videos free, but as long as you don't if you don't monetize it in a way that's like exclusive and paying literal money to view it. But when it's like on a public viewable area like YouTube, Twitch, it's way easier for them to do it. So.
Or you think about people that play music while they're doing their stream. Like you're in enough trouble with that before, but you typically weren't going to get slapped on the wrist.
Gotcha.
Now you might as well break out both butt cheeks because you're getting paddled for that one.
Yeah. So they do list out some of the issues here, and this might be covered in detail with Twitch once they actually like realize that this is a possibility and they change their terms. But so eagle-eyed and contradictorily named Redditor Just a Lazy Gamer noticed that subscriber-only streams stand to violate the terms of service of multiple major video game companies. Blizzard, Valve, Riot, and CD Projekt Red's terms all contain variations on a similar statement. Basically, if you want to make a video out of their games, you can't require people to give you money for it. Neither you nor the operator of any website where your production may be viewed can force a viewer to pay a fee to be able to view your production, reads Blizzard's video policy. Use of our content videos must be non-commercial, reads Valve's. By that, we mean you can't charge users to view or access your videos. You also can't sell or license your videos to others for a payment of any kind.
I feel like that used to be something you'd see a lot, like when you'd get like a video game demo, like way back in the day, and it'd say like you can't sell footage of this.
Gotcha.
Like you just can't. So
almost like the NFL, you can't reproduce their stuff.
Right. Yeah. So it's like that guy was saying. Like, yeah.
It's interesting. So there is some kind of backdoor, possibly they explain where. I guess Valve at least they label the fact that like Twitch is part of this partnered program where they allow them to do that, and also aspects of YouTube. So they might find a way to still let you have some kind of subscription service where you have people come in and pay for your stream, but still be able to stream their games legally. But I guess it's a weird territory they're figuring out with that ability to have subscribers.
I bet I could see it mostly being used for IRL streams, like legally. I could see it mostly being used for IRL streams, but even then they can't have music.
Right. So
you could do your ASMR after dark, and that feels kind of itchy already.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't.
With your streaming that you've done, have you ever faced any kind of, takedown notices or any kind of like issues regarding anything?
I mean, I definitely had, if you looked at some of the old VODs, like if I go off to the bathroom, I left music playing. So it'd mute that whole section.
Oh, okay.
I still contractually, like we can never stream this onto YouTube because contractually I can only stream on Twitch.
Oh, really? Whose contract or how?
It's Twitch. If you become a partner, you sign that contract.
Interesting.
So,
but But now, what if you create separate content? Like if you took that same video, put it on YouTube, I understand that. What if you create something different, or they own you as an entity, as a creator?
I literally can't stream on something else without breaking that contract. So I can put a YouTube video. I can be in a YouTube video on YouTube. I can put up my own YouTube videos. If I take my videos from Twitch and put them on YouTube, I can't do it for 24 hours. Gotcha. So it has to be on Twitch exclusive for 24 hours before YouTube.
What about the secret Pornhub camera I have set up in your room? Does that violate the Twitch?
Well, I moved it into my roommate's room.
Gotcha.
So it's.
Okay.
I don't think
I thought your mood's kind
violating.
of changed there. So okay, that explains.
Yeah, I was like, man, your beard got fucking glorious, dude. I don't know how you shave that thing like every morning, but.
No, I didn't realize that they really kind of, and that's when you're a partner, which is a kind of a different game from just streaming.
I don't. Well, that's the other thing too. I don't know if those rules apply to now. They have their affiliate program, which they've had for a little bit now, which is like partner, sort of light, but also not. It's sort of. I don't like it. It to a large degree, it feels like they're just taking, almost just advantage of people a little bit.
Like the really successful streamers, or just anybody too?
These are people that are just they're just sort of starting out and they have lower viewer counts. So it's sort of normally those people make their money mostly through donations or through a third party subscription service, which by Twitch introducing affiliate, which anyone can get affiliate. It's really not that hard to get. Yeah, so it's sort of weird because it feels like it's just trying to get that much more money.
Right, I see.
And I'm very positive of the concept of it, like of them giving these people these options earlier. Yeah. The thing I don't like is they're not supporting them fully. Like because I was a partner, I'm still a partner. I'm pretty sure I get rights to I get like an express IT line there when I go out to, if I went out to TwitchCon, I'd still be able to get into the parties just front of the line.
Okay.
Which I did last time I went to one like 2 years ago. Like I'm like maybe like 40 viewers tops most of the time, tops.
Yeah.
And but I'd still just straight front of the line, and other people straight up couldn't get in if they couldn't get through the line in time before the cutoff.
I see.
So they give them
there's benefits to it for sure.
Right. And just because I was a partner, even though like affiliates would have more subs than me, I'd still get all those benefits. So they weren't really supporting them, which is not something I was happy with that program.
Gotcha.
So
yeah, there's very little I understand about the whole streaming.
Yeah. But it does allow them to get bits, and I think bits are super fun.
Sure. I don't know what bits are, Gavin.
They're Amazon currency. Okay. So you buy your bits, they cost more. Like let's say you buy $1 worth of bits for like $1.25. So it's fake money, but the streamer gets like 100% of it. They don't get $1.25 of it, but you buy $1 worth of bits for $1.25, and then the streamer gets whatever you throw at them.
Okay.
So
it's very interesting how they've been able to create these little economies to support that. And is it because it's just flat out harder to just send people cash or like Venmo stuff, or because that's an option too? They want to get a piece of that.
To a certain degree, I forget all the issues around. I know sometimes there are certain countries where they can't do that, or they can only do it through PayPal, or there's all these other things. And even with the bits, there's problems because a lot of countries it's not supported, or at least it wasn't.
Oh, sure.
So it's very convoluted, but it is nice having a centralized currency. With that at least, because otherwise people like they donate you €5. I'm like, the fuck's a euro?
That's true. I didn't think about that. Yeah. How do I put this in a soda machine?
What is that in freedom units? I don't.
You throw it away. That's what it's called in freedom units, Gavin.
It was getting like, it was surprising getting like tipped in Canadian, because you think it's like you think dollars, so you're just like, oh, it's dollars, but it's like I think it was like slightly less.
Oh, really?
Because I think their money is worth more than ours, I believe.
Oh, okay.
So you think you're getting like slightly more than you are.